Yo, what's going on, y'all? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. We are fucking warming up here, getting these long form trainings out, busting out a couple in a row. If you haven't seen some of the other ones, especially the one on self-worthiness, dude, that's like the fucking crucial one. You get that one, you unlock everything else. I'm going to take the time here to talk about integrating your dark side, right? So, dude, a bunch of stuff to say on this, but let's start with this, man, right? So like when we track back who we are as creatures, right? Like there is a historical nature to our being, a historical nature to who we all are as human beings, Homo sapiens. And like, dude, we are animals at our cores. And as animals are, and as animals do, we have animalistic drives. We have animalistic, things that need to be fueled within us. It's our need to eat. It's our need to fuck. It's our need to reproduce. It's our need to be tribal creatures, right? And so within that, like as animals, we have animalistic drives and we have animalistic nature. And like there's evil within us. There's evil within all of us as human beings. And like, dude, like this is something Jordan Peterson talks about. Dr. Jordan Peterson preaches a lot, but like, dude, the line that separates good and decent from evil and psychopathic is a very thin line. And it's something that we're flirting like all the time, right? And we can strengthen our moral muscle. We can strengthen that decentness and that good within us. But it's a very thin line between that separates good from evil and bad and sort of destructive and psychopathic, whatever it is that you want to call it. Look at this, dude. You can clearly tell that I've broken that wrist twice now. And this one only once, but it doesn't have a bump. But you can clearly just see that fucking bump there. But dude, that line that separates good from evil is so thin, and we all flirt it, and we all have the ability to go down that evil kind of non-decent path all the time. And so, dude, I know it's so critically important that as tribal, as pack creatures, as animals at our cores, that we integrate our dark side. And what do I mean by that, dude? I mean like that anger, that rage, that frustration that you feel. Dude, you need to find a way to get that out. You need to find creative outlets to healthily express and integrate your dark side. And your dark side is not just your animalistic urges to fuck, to eat, to reproduce, to socially hang out with others. But it's also the darkness that you individually have established in your life. So these are the traumas, these are the demons that you have within yourself that you really need to integrate and shine a light on. And why it's so critically important that we shine a light on these things, that we do not let the evil and dark side of us, kind of like sit in the darkness, is because if we don't shine a light on it from a conscious perspective and we let it linger into the unconscious, it inevitably is going to come out in some way or another. It eventually will come out in, this is when people, it's like he's an angry drunk, or he's a destructive individual, or, he's just perfect. And then he just blew up. He went crazy. It's like, dude, you can't shove that shit down and keep shoving it down. And everything's fine. Everything's good. Love everyone. Like you can for a little bit, but eventually you're going to fucking blow, and eventually you're going to pop off. And this is why I kind of have an issue with I do have an issue with this idea of like, love everyone. And like, you have to love everyone, and being accepting of everyone and all that is like, listen, man, like do what you do. I'm totally for living the life that you want to live, pursue the dream that you want to pursue and all that stuff. But to demand of the world and to demand of others to like completely love everyone is a bit of a preposterous kind of ask, and a bit of a preposterous demand, because again, dude, we're primal, social, tribal creatures. We are pack creatures. We had our pack back in the day, 30, 40, 50, 100 people, whatever it is. And that's what we fucking stuck to. And it was hunter-gatherer, fight what you need to do what you need to do to survive. But other than that, it was like you weren't loving everyone. You weren't, hunky-dory and everything wasn't good. Is like there is this nature to us that there's evil, man. And there's a dark side to each and every single one of us. So again, if I want there to be any message through this training, it's how to properly integrate your dark side, how to give your inner animal an outlet so that it won't come out eventually, right? Or that it comes out in a healthy manner. And so find healthy releases, find healthy ways to integrate your dark side and your darkness into your everyday life, into your overall well-being and your consciousness as a human being. And I'll go through a couple, man. I mean, for me, running is huge. Getting out, energy, getting out any inner rage, any inner kind of animal through running, absolutely massive. I know I got a bunch of friends who do MMA, can be absolutely huge. Mixed martial arts, kind of finding that primal form of fighting and a release through that. Lifting, training in any way, whether it's running or just lifting and getting out there, is absolutely huge. Journaling can be kind of a non-physical way to get out, any emotions, any inner demons, inner anger. Dude, just venting to friends who understand, like having friends where you can just be unapologetically kind of ridiculous around and sort of vent your frustrations at the world, vent your frustrations and your anger in your work and your relationships, whatever it is. But dude, find healthy ways to integrate this stuff. And more importantly, do not be afraid to shine the light on the darkness, to shine the light on the things that are difficult, the things that are kind of ugly about yourself, that are kind of dark about your nature, about your past, whatever it is. Do not be afraid to shine the light on those things in your life. It's going to be critically important to find healthy ways to integrate your darkness, integrate your inner being, your inner animal into your consciousness so that it doesn't come out in unhealthy manners. And dude, potentially like ruin a career, ruin a relationship, ruin a good night. This is, there's one thing to kind of blow up, right? And it's a one-off thing, but like, dude, you blow up in the wrong situation and you get hit in the face, dude, and you get knocked out. And like, that can be life-changing. So dude, if you're struggling to find ways to integrate your darkness, to integrate that inner animal in a healthy manner, hit me up. There's going to be a link below with our call link. You can book a call with me and my team. We can talk a little bit about how we help individuals do that. But yeah, man, integrate your darkness, integrate your inner animal, and life's gonna be a lot more bearable and enjoyable.